doing? Hope you're having a great start to the week so far. Happy Monday. So yeah, let's get started today. Today is going to be my review of Mobile Suit Gundam 0080 War in the Pocket. So, yeah, just letting you know before I get started, there probably isn't going to be a third video this week. I don't know for sure. I will let you know in my second video of the week, so, which is the list of 7. And, but I don't know what it's going to be yet. I don't know if I'm going to have a third video this week yet. I'm probably not, but if I do, I will make sure to let you guys know. So, and make the and you'll probably see the video up, so. Alright, so, let's get started. Mobile Suit Gundam 0080 War in the Pocket. So, in 1989, after Shower's counterattack kind of drew the close to the current story arc of the Gundam franchise kind of took a different turn, which was Gundam 0080 War in the Pocket, which is the first official OVA, which is short for official video animation. That means that it wasn't released to be on television, it was released to be straight to like video, you know? And it was the first, it was the first official OVA of the Gundam franchise, and it was also the first series to not be directed by, by series creator Yoshiyuki Tomino. Instead, it was directed by Fumihiko Takayama. So what happens is this story kind of, instead of going towards, the story is set back in the 1-year war, late in the 1-year war. So what happens is at the point of the original series that this story is set, the story is set probably in the last few days of the 1-year war. Where this kind of story is set, what happens is late in the original Mobile Suit Gundam series, Amuro, his Newtype abilities start advancing so much to the point that he starts outperforming the Gundam. The Gundam, can't pick up to his reaction time, can't, it's being slow, it's being difficult. He almost gets killed several times until they fix it. So what happens is that the Federation, this causes the Federation to then try to complete a new Gundam mobile suit called the RX-78NT1 Alex, and it's supposed to be designed for Amuro Ray to use. So this Gundam is being completed on Libot, which is a colony in the neutral Side 6 area. This is where the story takes place. Now, once the Principality of Zeon gets word that this mobile suit is being developed, they send a commando team they sneak a commando team inside the colony to try to destroy or capture the Gundam. So then, during their mission, they bump into a young 11-year-old kid named Al, who becomes dedicated to helping out their cause and, fighting fighting against the Federation. So, so to start off with this review, that this is a short anime. It's only 6 episodes long, but the story it manages to tell is fantastic. It covers the whole premise of the loss of innocence, how it's to put it quite bluntly, this is possibly the most beautiful, heartwarming, tragic anime I have ever seen. It has probably the best story of the Gundam franchise, one of the best stories of the Gundam franchise. It doesn't focus on the Newtype, or the Newtype philosophy, which at some points kind of becomes a little heavy, before most of the, came a little bit heavy towards the end of Char's counterattack, And, in fact, the word Newtype is only ever said once in the entire anime. And that was referenced to when Christina McKenzie, who was the test pilot for the Alex, when she asked who the mobile suit is being used for, they said for that Newtype on the white base. That's the only reference they ever make to Newtypes and the Newtype philosophy. And it kind of focuses just on average people during the war, whether it's, the regular soldiers, the commander, the regular soldiers, the civilians. And and they're the focus of the story, not the Newtypes. This is a story of average people, regular soldiers, regular civilians, And this anime is also grittier than the original Gundam series. There's no big flashy explosion or bright lights and stuff like that. Mobile suits aren't really destroying the flashy explosions. You see blood, you see firefights. It's very violent and very gritty for a short 6-episode OVA. So it's very gritty, And most of the mobile suits in the series, minus the Alex, which is the brand new mobile suit, it kind of had gotten redesigns, they're all like kind of, yes, you see DOMs, you see Zaku 2s, but they've been kind of upgraded, like they've been given kind of an update, for this series, which is kind of, this is, kind of sets a trend for what we see in, like, when you watch Gundam Wing, and then you watch Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, where you have the mobile suits being completely redesigned from where they were in the show. But the animation itself is second to none, and at this point it's the best animation that we've seen of the Gundam franchise, It kind of, we kind of see a progression of the animation from Mobile Suit Gundam to, to the point where Char's Counterattack, the animation's still good and it holds up today. And in 0080, it just looks fantastic, And it's just, it's just pleasant to watch, just to look, And it's just, it's a brilliant anime series. That's an excellent story. You don't really... Yes, it'll be a good idea to have a basic understanding of the Gundam universe before watching this. But you really don't need it, because the story isn't focused on the war, on, on the political atmosphere, the political climate. This is about... This series is this OVA, the 6-episode series, is about, pretty much how I saw it was a theme talking about sort of the loss of innocence and the desensitization of violence in youth, Like, we see the kids, like, be like, oh, cool, mobile, like, seeing the view of, you're seeing the view of war and of violence from children, who don't really understand the complexities of war and understand the horrors of war. Until the very end, when Al, he understands the horrors of war because he's been exposed to that, he has, and, it's just, it's, awful just as, it's just, it's a gritty, it's a gritty anime, and it's just, it's a very, it's heartwarming, yet it's tragic, it's one of the, in 6 episodes, they've managed to tell a better story than some of the 50-episode Gundam series that they have, so... Overall, 10 out of 10. I honestly could not find anything wrong with this series, And that's rare for me to find something not wrong with it, Do not find, because usually there's one thing that I find obnoxious about something. I find something wrong with the characters, with some aspects of the story, music, But here I really can't find anything wrong, and it's pleasant for me to say that. So, yeah, that's really about it. So my next video is going to be a list of 7, of course, to continue my trend to commemorate the end of the Harry Potter franchise, Harry Potter saga. But I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'm still thinking about that. I still probably got till Wednesday to figure out what I'm gonna do with that video. But yeah, that's really about it for today. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday then. All right, peace.